Hello, my people. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning. I salute you according to our locations where on the world this broadcast from. I don't comment again for this Obaseki and Enigie. Obaseki, Governor Obaseki, Enorianse Uyago, Uyagbodoyo, Era, Obitredo Vorame, Obitredo Vorame Redugegbe. Were Nigie, American Obaseki Yamu, Wiyan Yamu Obare Yedo. Ime kinu ya mi vi obase kinu hena we enigie wori we gini ne shift of who we do no baye obase ki wa gizodu wa so bozo we. So my people, this broadcast na Governor Obaseki stroke Enigie versus Izoduwa. Izoduwa na our son no sinyo segene do. Izoduwa eye ne do eyaku. But a governor in no rekian se Obaseki. Owi yen ya oya bere Izoduwa. As we dey talk so, are Nigie na no kyogyon ba zemwe yiwe. Na iya arrest Izoduwa. Akwe iya arrest Izoduwa. Iya waki no iye police ya mu Izoduwa ye muere. Enigie. Eni Izoduwa na maguwa ya rioboyin. Iya we no magoma kiere ogbo. Ubere binu wa ye gbuwa ya kiyan Enigie. Waki no iya arrest Izoduwa. A video no Izoduwa pe ya pe ni ya gbonba. Izoduwa, what's you wagbe? Izoduwa you wa yakin ba. Izoduwa hulu wa kwa de gwa. Ave shifi yari ni gino wa. Uma bela gbun wa le dene na nia. Detu wana ave ni gina no popo yo baseki e. Ave ni gi oko baseki gwa wage ni gi ore do. E ni gi oko baseki wage hin. We no baseki hin eko pa. The few more time wa eko le pa. Detu wana ragbon ave ni gino wana. Detu wa ragbon. O wa debo Obaseki betray do vorame. O wa debai. Emin ekete no kwa na mugwaji. Wana yobo ya filegbu wa kwabo. Wana igwe igo no masigo. No viago. Go Obaseki no betray do vorame. Igo no masigo no vionu wa. Wana isuma. Umanu waze no wate ya se dogi yeke. Domano regret eve denena. Emonu wa bie na ari ni gie no wa na nia. Not me ya we owe ni gie. Owe no gie na hina no re wo weri ana. Owe no gie na hina no re wo weri ana. Obaseki oyu wa ya mu ekete na mu waji. Uwa dele kwa ekete na mu waji. O etu wa gwa sign. O wa ya sign ebe. O wa afien do yiye va. Ari ni gie for one. Ari ni gie yahu. Ari ni gie no ye club. Ari ni gie owa owuko egwugwu. Waye vive yururu na etu wa ihie are olema ya wa we egbezodo wa go ya zobozo we even wa gwalo egbe wa mio even wa gwalo egbezodo wa mio e police wa ya arrest ama emi gbona de ko bishop bobo kian go me video ne nizodo wa u no dan yo e ma mi gbona de o go me pe
Secrets that I have understood even when I'm way younger, than people who are way older. I want you people to listen to this topic. There are vital informations that I'm going to unveil. These vital informations is the reason why they will continue to haunt me.
Well, we eh?
Because they don't want Iamao ni viedo ni boom. Oeso noro. Since our environment era, you will cry. It is easier for you to say that Obavorame suffered in the hands of the British. That Obavorame suffered in the hands of the British. Obavorame Orioya Obebo. But I swear to God and our ancestors, Oyanovie Geweka II will be Yedo or sell Oya no Bavorame. Oya ne ejoy noe will be Yedo or sell Oya no Bob or Bavorame will be Bo. If I now begin to tell you people the crucifixion, the lies, the conspiracy, the elites, the Benin elites had against Obaiweka II, you will shed tears. If I now begin to tell the Edo people the conspiracy that the Edo elites had against Oba Kenzwa II, you will share even more tears.
Okay. Congress, because a video na ya wa eko wa pefu. Izoduwa wa anything wa ta mo Obaseki Enigie no viokia. Inwina Izoduwa wina nania. We all dey see the good fight wey Izoduwa the fight. Now party, as Izoduwa stand for the people. Now batting. Wetin Obaseki and the call Enigie. What we say now that one not be Edo Enigie. Only Enigie ogedo. Enigie Obaseki. Enigie Obaseki nihi. Iya te suma ni ya fiendo yeva. Iya weta iya suma gbagboka. Iya te suma na ya mo beva yedo. Poto samakwe enika umakwe. Now when I ije na nia. Enigie a video ni penu wana ya penu wafo. Izoduwa na other station re. Iya be arrested. Other station re na. Ade Enigie na nodo kyogion baze mwe yiwe na nia. Wawarekete amwe no genu wa Enigie no wa agba orewo. Ewo no wa igba edene na nia bo wa hijena. Our market today now. Ade Enigie no ye club. Emi no ya ugbo nero ma gbe kere gbo mahama. Ekete no kwa na mo waje na me if you wa be nware. Ariya dey continue from there. Igo no masigo wa make na ya dimoto ne girlfriend wa. Ade Enigie no wa. Osawe se warere owa egbu wana. Oya ziba wo wa no wa. Egbare ni gie na information game mo ki face. No rioba. Eni gie na o rioba no kwokwa e wa hin. Ubera gbunwa vedene nania. Bu wa hen yo wa ya diana. Ikata mu wasi ina wenu wa ya gbekpo yoto. Obaseki nera bitre do vorame ovi agbodo yo ovi ago. No bitre do vorame le du regbe. Few months time. Okpa no re Lagos no kere. Wa mo gbenu wa ya lele. Àwa gbọ́ bá tilẹ̀ ẹgbọ́ pátá pé pọ̀tọ́ bá ṣe kí ọ̀wé ẹ o ọ̀wé èèyàn lé ságeri yẹn rè ọ̀wé èèyàn lé ságeri yẹn rè wẹ́ èmìnérí yẹn wù kéré ọ̀wé èèyàn tó continue from there ẹ mà ní ìrìn ẹ̀dọ́ náà wẹ̀ máa kú ẹ Izoduwa ìwìn náà ma Izoduwa ọ̀rẹ́ do wàwé nẹ̀gẹ̀ ìgùn á. Kedro ni ya do viene me video. Wana ya arreste. E ave ni ginoa. Go wa me dene na nia. De wani me mo wa igba ore ni ha. Owe ke no wa me igbu wa se. Wa ya so wa na fi, wa so le ma conductor e wa ken wa ma polo bo no conductor ru da we uru wa ni oru orivie. Oru ya mu vieji. Wenu ruwa ni ye uda noriavo awogyoba eni no masunu wegwa wana do ata ehia boye wosunu Izoduwa maguwa ya bioboyin ohun otogbuwa eru nana no we salobala no ki ma ba mo no goba dole doyi egbo deveri o Izoduwa modiayi eri mare late kafte oso akunbo oyin yes won we kare yo baba kare yo baba kare yo usun ni goba dole doyi kare yo usun ni goba dole doyi kane yo eri mara late kafte oso no bi okunbo Obaseki no we agbodo yo. No when you're a governor, we can sleep. Kinye ba osu no go ba dole do ya. When ni mavugwa gwana ne Obaseki wo gwana kwa iya record. Rugwana he Izoduwa history. O ma to yu gwa gbe. E ma ta ota wa we e wa mi wana ya arrest mare no wane egbe nwa o we hari obo Izoduwa kure uwa na si Izoduwa wa kpolivie do ya ni ke bai no da ni gieni episuwa imehie so avie latiana because uda e wa yo ba e wa hin lagbo wa ni ha wa ma ye lagwa ni ha Obaseki nu wa ka po bolele ni oma wa yo ne ni ha lagbo wa ni ha if you want to to be ago era me no era me no lagbo wa ni ha we wa mu agbo mi wa mu yare ya okay wa ya arrest Izoduwa adegbe tu wa begwa wa asungu egbu wa na keke no lagwa wa na mu egwaria wa mu eria ogwe pe nu wa egbe wa be congregate me ni ata gya pe ki anu wa
That is the elitist conspiracy that they are also ganging up against Obaiwai II. the elitist conspiracy.
Send
But
the link
because
to
Izoduwa
Ogele.
have
Send the
said
link to Ogele.
it will not
Ogele wants
happen
link.
during his lifetime, then I must be pushed aside. If you know how much I know of what was done to the previous Obas after, most especially Obaiweka II and Obakenzwa II, it will tell you why I have dedicated the past 6 to 7 years of my life trying to protect the throne. If I tell you how much humiliation that the Obas of Benin are faced in the hands of the elites, you will shed tears. The same elite, the ones who start ganging up against the same throne again. But funny enough, the tragedy of this is that the ganging up is not even coming from outsiders.
Okay.
It is not coming from within. It is the same sons. It is the same descendants of these air workers whose father suffered a great deal in the hands of the elitist Benin. It is the same sons and descendants of these Akenzwas whose father suffered a great deal in the hands of the elitists that are now forming the same elitists to gang up against the throne that was ganged up previously 40, 50, 60 years ago against their own father. That is the unfortunate. That is the unfortunate pain and tragedy. We have started. I want us to open our ears and listen very well. Because of if any Benin man, this is a word of wisdom from the ancestors. I want you all to listen. If any Benin man has attained a socio-political status, the first place he will want to challenge is the palace of the Oba of Benin. I'm not the one who said so. History has repeatedly said so. I want to read. I want to beef up these my claims with excerpts. I want to beef up these my claims with excerpts from the book on Hamena Mwebena Gome But and I got more inspiration from the works of the Iyase. I want to read about four sections from this book, so that it will form the base of my argument. It will form the basis of my argument. I want to read the travails of Obazolwa. This history are not popular history. Most history that Izoduwa now knows are not popular histories. Or if imefeko you understand? But this history, a lot of Benin people are not aware. But I also want to read it to you so that you will understand the travails of past Obas of Benin. I want to use case study. I'm going to use an Oba that lived 500 years ago. Then I'll also now use an Oba that lived 400 years ago. Then I'll now use a case study of the Oba that lived about 50, 60 to 80 years ago as my case study before we will now start properly. Obazolwa. In this book, this is page 121. A lot of you are aware of the story of Egbani Wu. Egbai Nori Wu. You are aware of the story between Egbai Nori Wu and Obazolwa. But there's this particular part of the story that you are not aware. The conflict I'm reading now from Iyase's book. The conflict with Egbai Nori Wu lasted for many weeks. During one of the many extraordinary battles against this man, listen, Ozolwa was captured and held hostage. Now, he sent emissaries to Benin for aid. But the fighters among the chiefs made demands for specific chieftaincy titles from him before they would help. He agreed to their demands. Rather than move in as requested of them, they went on to celebrate the conferment of their titles around Benin. Ozolwa did not wait for them, but he perfected his escape, reinforced his troops, and gained a famous victory after a memorable battle. He thereafter marched triumphantly into Benin. What happened to the chiefs thereafter can only be imagined. Let me break it down. Obazolwa had a powerful war with Egbai Nori Wu. Along that line, the war became heavy for Obazolwa to handle. Honor Higihun Adiedo for reinforcement. That wa bume ade abe ehamoba no yoku wa bume ade so that na honko na muto. I want you to listen. I want us to pay attention. Instead, for the Benin chiefs to go and rescue their Oba. They now made a demand from him. You see who some of them can be. The same character of 500 years ago. Any boom, man, as of today. That's what I speak against. I'm not saying I'm not like him. The same characters. Your Oba was in a predicament. He sent emissaries. Ogiawu ko na lao ne do buya de na koko honko ne alude ogien ba ogien do osioko na nu gia koko do ko boku gbe na ya honko na mioto. Instead na be hamo baiso ya bo bare e na be no lao o de tiya de ba okuo na no ka mwegie ni ane ani ana betama egbegie no mu ni ya
Salo boa. Iviedo wadameyo. Wadameyo iviedo. Waon. Ijeme. Erika no gyoba na WhatsApp group o. Erika. Uba bede no si anagwe Obaseki dada yedore na ya fie for ayore. Dada no mu owe. Wow, una de yera. Izoduwa no wabege na viedo. Oda kegare. Ave Enigie no go Obaseki ya akpobo lele. Ya wi le Obaseki Enigie Obaseki. Obaseki na ye Obaseki oka betray do vorame. No betray that do. Ya wi ya akpobo lele. Wa oni ya. Oni one iri masuge osayomore. Oweti ye di iparagbon amu won vorame. Eyin ni eye iparagbon wa ge mu won vorame o. Ọma ga-emu ime ọba edave Enigie na bụ ogi ọba na dị ya ragbon dị ya deba ya mụọ the betrayed of orame ijebe ajakpehiam ijebe
he na
wa press like a video na if you dore ma wa press like abi ogi ọba or watch me wa press like one of press like make una help me share the video. Wagbe your Obaseki must go. Obaseki must go. Mami no we gbe ye. Wagbe your Obaseki must go. He must go. Why president I like your team?
agreed because he was under 100 years ago. Then I'll now use a case study of the Oba that lived about 50, 60 to 80 years ago as my case study before we will now start properly. Obazolo. In this book, this is page 121. A lot of you are aware of the story of Egbaniwu. Egban Noriwu. You are aware of the story between Egban Noriwu and Obazolwa. But there's this particular part of the story that you are not aware. The conflict I'm reading now from Iyase's book. The conflict with Egban Noriwu lasted for many weeks. During one of the many extraordinary battles against this man, listen, Ozolwa was captured and held hostage. Now, he sent emissaries to Benin for aid. But the fighters among the chiefs made demands for specific chieftaincy titles from him before they would help. He agreed to their demands. Rather than move in as requested of them, they went on to celebrate the conferment of their titles around Benin. Izoduwa did not wait for them, but he perfected his escape, reinforced his troops, and gained a famous victory after a memorable battle. He thereafter marched triumphantly into Benin. What happened to the chiefs thereafter can only be imagined. Let me break it down. Izoduwa had a powerful war with a binary war. Along that line, the war became heavy for Izoduwa to handle. Honor Higihun Adiedo for reinforcement that wa bume ade abe ehamoba no yoku wa bume ade so that na honko na muto. I want you to listen. I want us to pay attention. Instead, for the Benin chiefs to go and rescue their Oba, they now made a demand from him. You see who some of them can be. The same character of 500 years ago, any boy man, as of today. That's what I speak against. I'm not saying I'm not like him. The same characters. Your Oba was in a predicament. He sent emissaries. Ogiawu ko na lao ne do buya de na koko honko ne alude ogien ba ogien do osioko na nu gia koko do ko boku gbe na ya honko na mioto. Instead, na be hamo ba so ya bo bare e anabe no lao o de tiya de ba okuo na no ka mwegie ni ane ani anabe tama egbegie no muni ya. He now agreed because he was under a terrible situation. He now agreed. And in absentia, he conferred these titles upon these greedy chiefs, these greedy nobles. Instead of them, he has not conceded to what they wanted. Instead of them to quickly go and support their Oba, they were not jubilating and happy that I'm winning. So to them, their self-serving interest is more paramount than the affairs of Benin Kingdom. That is the same character of 500 years ago. It's still the same character in 2023, 2024. This is what almost a 95 years old man wrote. I have not heard of this history until now. Like I said, emi bunie ni guankai. But I just wanted to prove my point in reading 2 to 3 sections so that you will know the kind of people some of these people have always been. And it is in the back of this, of what I know, that I challenge them. And I have been not declared an enemy, both within, both enemy outside. no gwegwai hon, and uwe enemy no uwe palace no even gwegwai hon. So and I have in Benin Kingdom today, I can authoritatively tell you people for free that Izoduwa has the highest number of enemies. As of today, I have more enemies. But I am not perturbed. The enemies that I have had over these years is because of a matter, nita. None of them be able to come out to disprove of me of anything that I have ever said.
Wa dane yo ebi edo. Wa dane yo. Wa onia. Izoduwa na omo na ya yo no. O Izoduwa na ogba be vale do awa no washina. Ime mi egoto. Poti wina no uma ya bege. Owo otogbin. Ari ni gi owo gyon bani no dani. Owo na otogbin. O da we ra bi ora gbon. O ma we tu yen bi ori yan bo. Lu de mata nu ta. Eyan gbovo e bana. Wa bege mi no ta ban. E congrete Krislorema. E ni yen tana. We yen gbe na ni there. Ave chief. E babana tiyan we wa dogun we ko na. Iyana we ne baba ka mu egie ni ane. Before ya ke yakoko. Me me oni de. E na me ona. E bo ya ti e ba. E yon ta. Agak be yan. God bless Izoduwa. Wa agbe na ye ba. If you go dem abi bi do dem. Wa agbe na yo. Iye na ya arrest ya mo ye gan. Wo so bana taladia, iwa na mo lei. Wana mo lei. I have activists no redo. Warakpama me update. Warakpama update ni waso ladia ave ni geni na ya wuyin yaru. Abogion bani. Wama so ladia. Why degbe sunu. Omo bi so to wari ya olele. No mam go mana mi every 1 hour 2 hours. Wa na mo yere. Ave ni geni uru ya mafiti vie. Uru ya mu vie yi. Dete ave ni geni ragbon. Ti yan deba. Obaseki Enigie bago yahu. Betrayed over ame. Ave chifo Enigie ame. Obaseki okpa na. No that way I go batak me. Or we yon here to take a position in ye ukere. Enigie wo gi na a market. If you go work even they would work ba ogena. Wa sun. Abogion ba.
None. That was what happened during the time of Obaseki. Fast forward to the 20th century. Let's now see what happened to Obaseki II. Still in the same book. What is most painful? The same Obaseki that the Benin elite humiliated. Even I show run it by the same elites. Yagweb Egwaihon. The same Obaseki that the Benin elite of that era humiliated. Even I show run. One of them, or women. One of Akenzua's surviving son, or women. But it was not a bad thing, no. I freed 5 people from jail. I free. They might show run in Reagan for 2 years because of 20,000. because of 50,000. To me free, yeah. I want you guys to listen. The same book, page 199. I want you to listen. This is Obaiweka II. After the departure of Ovoramen to join his ancestors, Awo, Nori Obaseki, set his eyes on the royal kingship title. So, according to Iyase, after Otoriri Orue, Owonge Ovoramen Dokun, Awo wanted to be the next Oba of Benin. Hoping that with the support of the white administrators, he would be crowned Oba Awo or with some other choice title. Now listen. I want you people to listen because I don't do with rhetorics. You know, they always brag that if Obaiweka was not in good terms with Awo, Nori Obaseki, why did Ovorame give his daughter to Awo Obaseki to marry? And why did Obaiweka? Because Awo Obaseki married
Koge Chrisley where Natana.
Listen.
The daughter of Oba Ovorame and also married the daughter of Obaiweka II. I want you people to know why now, because meo nomad ateme ataso de atemata no women. I want you people to listen, because that's what they used to brag with, that if Awo was truly an enemy of the palace, then why did he marry two princesses? Then I want to not tell you why. Hoping that with the support of the white administrators, he would be crowned Oba Awo or with some other choice title. His wife, Oyiviame, Princess Oyiviame, who had by marriage, listen very carefully, become the last honor Oba Ovorame bestowed on his age-old friend, Obaseki. So, by the virtues of the friendship that Oba Ovorame had, not before he betrayed him, not before he betrayed him, but because of the age-long friendship that he had with his best friend, he gave his own daughter, called Oyiviame, Princess Oyiviame, to Awo. But look at what Iyasena wrote. Oyiviame, who had by marriage become the last honor of Ovoramen, bestowed on his age-old friend, Obaseki, grieved greatly because she cried. Grieved greatly at her husband's attempt. Listen very well. Grieved greatly at her husband's attempt to rob her brother of his birthright and use the backing of the white rulers to usurp his position on the throne. So, Omo no bavora merie ne Awo Obaseki was Princess Oyiviame. Awa atie. But because of he in Awo Obaseki Awa would die or tinye, which was Crown Prince Agobasimi, honor, she started to grieve that was brushed up by the royal house you can do this to our own brother, whose birthright is to be the next Oba of Benin. That is the first princess that our Obaseki married. Then I will tell you how he married Princess Ebose, which was the daughter of Obaeweka II. And I will tell you, I will read it from the same book. Now, the book went further and said, the white rulers had summoned a mass meeting of the chiefs and people of Benin with the aim of making the announcement. The meeting was presided over by the sitting resident of the kingdom, Mr. James Watt, on behalf of the Governor General, Frederick Lugard. The general gathering of the people, including the Benin nobles, who spoke through Uzama Eho, the gallant Uzama Eho Izoduwa, however, properly informed the administration about the law of primogeniture, which guided the Benin royal titular inheritance. Only Prince Agobasemi could therefore be crowned king of Benin. He had to take Kwene because he knew his newfound love, which is the white people. He already had their backing to declare him the next Oba of Benin. But Agichi Kwagbahaniya, Iviedo, chiefly Eho Izoduwa, stood up and said, Ovioba Rioba, Ovioba Orioba. The resident then considered the matter in company of his officials, and then asked for the designation of the most senior title in Benin. He was then informed that the Iyase was the most senior title. He therefore approved that the chiefs should begin the process for the Oba's crowning ceremonies and then appointed Agwo as Iyase of Benin. So, listen to what Iyase wrote. When a plan of Iyaya Omagigba to crown Agwo Obaseki as the Oba of Benin, they now ask the chiefs that were there, of all the chieftaincy titles in Benin, which is the most senior, Iyase, then Ebo Nabe Agwori Iyase. So you now understand that if tomorrow Izoduwa comes out that Agwo Obaseki was not an Iyase of Benin, I hope I don't also get sued to court. Because in real sense, it was not Obaeweka II that chose. It is the Oba that has a prerogative right to choose, to anoint, to choose any chieftaincy title in Benin. But in the case of Agwo, Nawori Iyase, it was not Obaeweka that chose him. It was the British people, it was the white people that chose him to be the Iyase. Oh, no more time. It is a common story. It is not only the Iyase that said it. In all the Benin books written about it is the same thing that was written. That it was not Obaeweka that made Agwo the Iyase of Benin. It was a white.
Thank you very much. You know, say thank you, Olakoko. I hope you check on Izoduwa, Olakoko. Now today, somebody coming from London. He say, Olakoko, you know here waiting they happen. Now I say, waiting. He said, whether me know here say they arrest Izoduwa. Now I say, I don't know. Where the Congress way there though? Now I say, I don't know. Now he even tell me, say, that man way they Lord the way coming, now God go bless you. Now God go bless you. They arrest Izoduwa. You know, lock up. How they Congress to give you? Call a doctor, you worry. Where una dey? Area why you to move why you went by your door? What by the beg? Koti Sugbo, where you remember Bogu? Where una dey? Izoduwa, we are proud of you. Edo to the world. Your eye go see him, and they will take carry of Obaseki go through where for all. I'm out there. If you do or nana, that's why this coming election, Now just easy. Anybody will Obaseki bring come out. If you not vote for him, I will. Oh, one am like do. Who understand the nania? Una the year my plan continue. So I dey check on them all of una wey dey here now. All of una wey get Izoduwa number. Make una dey call am. Make una let that phone dey busy.
Before you play the video, let me quickly say one or two things because it is important at this point that I speak. Now, when you look at the fight, that before I say that, let me say this with Edo. Aleru no wano no rioma Edo totaye kete ogoma. In other words, Aleru no rioma we Edo to gbe we miyowa odove totaye kete we. Aleru nesunudama. That is the story of Oba Ovorame. Oba Ovorame never wished that Obaseki would be the one to sit on the throne after him. Do you know that it was Obaseki that sat on the, not really the throne, not like like an administrator, not like he sat there like a traditional ruler. He sat as an administrator. Do you know that after Oba Ovorame, it was Obaseki that sat in the palace as the administrator, which Izoduwa is pointing out right now, that it is not the, what is it called? It is not the Oba of Benin that gave, it is not Oba Ovorame that gave Obaseki that throne or that privilege or that opportunity or that position. It was the white people who told him sit on it, more or less like a governor. There was, Kingsley, you agree with me that there were so many governors in Edo that were administrators.
Yes.
Onyerugbule, administrator. What is it? There was several of them that were administrators. They used to govern Edo State as an administrator. That was what Ago was. He was an administrator. He was administering from the palace. So he was there for a very long time. The problem was not just that he was there for a long time. He was there for a very long time, to the point he even married one of the Oba's daughters. And so that was this. That was this. Yes. Enigie woman said. He married one of the Ovorame's daughter. Enigie woman said, that is, you betrayed him. That is, you now sat on his throne. You even married one of his daughters. Enigie woman said. So it was on that note when Oba Eweka finally succeeded. Now, the Manik Binani to make sure even the white people wanted Obaseki to become a king. They were not Binani to make sure that Obaseki does not become a king. It was Izeyamu, Chief Izeyamu.
And Chifero.
Izeyamu. Yes. He said, Obaseki, on our way, lie, you, on our way, Sagbon all these words came from during the time of Oba. Sagbon Yoba. That means you don't become an Oba from the very when you come to this life. That means you become an Oba right from your destiny. Where those Sagbon where you know everything now. No. Agwabasimi, Prince Agwabasimi, that became Oba Eweka II. That was why he took that. No, the Edionio is not let Chifero, it's Chief Ezomo, Chifero, Chief Chifolia. They were not really chiefs, they are Edionio.
Ogele. Ogele. Emmanuel Vijay.
Okay, yeah, Oloton. Those are the seven,
Zamaniyo Atiyan.
Uzama, but they don't like to be called Uzama Nio. They feel you disrespecting them when you call the Uzama. They like to be called a Gionio. Because the Uzama, if you call them Uzama, it look as if you are mocking them. That word Uzama is
Emani Zama, that is where the Zamani originated from.
so Oba waiting again. So
Yes, Emani Zama.
so
Yeah.
they don't like it when you call them Uzama. Yeah, so the thing is you call them a Gionio. That means they are the senior sevens. So they were the one that now fought along
Network.
Obigbo working. So you are not supposed to be an Oba. Now, having said that, now let's come to the matter of the day. Oba Vorame, do you know that Obaseki Enigie doing? I'm still coming to this matter. Oba Vorame, Obaseki Enigie, a betrayer. I pray for Emayani, listen to me right now as a man of God. Kingsley, I pray for you. Olakoko, I pray for you. Everybody, I pray that nobody will betray you in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
I pray that nobody will betray you this 2024. Do you know that they couldn't have been able to remove Oba Vorame from Benin? There was a water Oba Vorame was supposed to do. There was a certain water that Oba Vorame was supposed to drink. It got to that river. He was supposed to drink a certain water. He got to that river. Because someone told them that if he drink that water, all his power will come back. You people cannot remove him from Benin. He will kill all of you by himself. But somebody told them the secret. Somebody insisted that they must not allow him to drink that water. A village in Iro, I've forgotten the name. He waited there close to that village for 3 months. So rumors is still saying that Obaseki Enigie about that water.
You're correct. You're correct.
Obaseki Owiagu.
Yeah, so Enigie woman said, you gave all the secret to the white people. Then unave maro no who. Osi unamia na yawe Obaseki is Oruambano. Waya Ruamba Ovorame Oviene no who no. Oba Vorame left the throne. Obaseki forcefully took one of the daughters, so he became an in-law to the palace. Also, when Godwin Obaseki went to that, when Godwin Obaseki went to palace, so they were saying that he's an in-law to the palace. Apart from that, they also sat on the administrative of the palace. So by the time they put Prince Agwabasini, that became Obaiweka the second, how? I'm just going to tell you people a few stories. No, Izoduwa, your bishop, your bishop is now. What happened is that by the time they brought in Obaiweka the second, by the time he became an Oba, what Sunu Idiya said is supposed to Izoduwa Rakabawe Oba Vorame Oriyas and Obaseki, the white people know. So am I even aware? But it's Iyase of Benin, Igwe Festival, every Igwe Festival. Chief Sam Igbe is the current Iyase of Benin. Chief Sam Igbe is the current Iyase of Benin. Every Igwe Festival, Chief Sam Igbe, or ye kola not, or ya break the Iyase of Benin, or bue kola not, the Igwe Festival, Ejioba Benin. The Yasa Bini and the Esogban Bini, iya eva, iya buekola not. Ve igwe festival, iya ibuene, oni igwe hiau. That's their job. By the time they were not doing Igwe festival, Ere Obaeweka the second, they went and called Aro. Since we here say, yeah, na ya tie, no do perform a right, or we reggae Christian yen or we church yen jo, or we buen ever, or Anglican church yen jo. It disobeyed Obaeweka the second. Yeah, now okay. Where the position where he we are say, or when la hami where he we are say, only agoga, only a man no mare, Izoduwa we o jane, Obaeweka the second year, warok mamae, or yo ya. No bavora me is ovie no bianatie weka na dagache Prince Agwabasimi that became Obaeweka the second. O jano evo Obaseki. Obaseki nyo bon yo aola diaviyeke. There were so many things he did against him. Oba Hiawe Festival, the Yase is supposed to be the first person on river because you're the prime minister of Benin Kingdom. Ago ejo yin gwalo ejo iya ze he iya every ejo owi eseti gera gomo whereas omame goba vora meverio obe betray owe was ye no vie na we do oba for what. And I say, ooh, ona ya moture, ma oni gbunu yere notu. Ona ya motu ke kore, ona do mu yedo. Owo ba nyaga tem no sevedo. Owi ya vivi edo ya la otuni. Igbunu yere notu.
Oni no ri ya o.
Yo muere. Owo ba nyaga tem no sevedo. Owi ya vivi edo ya vi ya la otu. So that he have a no sevedo, na kele loba drag, na kele loba drag. Ona ve motu ove another otu ona ve mubae, otu eva mure, otu eva ona do moyedo, ori moyedo owo ba ya tell no say, abana weni ya kama we ma we church we ibeju. Ona motu ni ona we mulai ave church so imanu ni amuke Britain re church ni amuke Britain re imanu gbunu yo wa church ni amuke Britain re ona motu ni ona we muela we church ni
so Obaseki na mu gboni le o mu gboni le do
won ri gbunu we turn you so
gboni o kan kanya yo here.
So what I'm trying to say is that he do zavedo Omaoneweka the second Norioba Omateo Norioba or one new boy of Yerao or new boy on Alajian King wearing a woman. Aha era by Yogi Yagaba. You must say to you very obana Mario Chu no who. I wear a win or cheer no who no mare no ya lele. Eweka gbina no ya awo here o che no wo no ri eni o che weka no ri owe ona do si ezo ni a ezo ne kere awe no ya challenge che no ba emi ni bu emi Izoduwa tana waga re ebena ho ya wo Obaseki we oba vorame oba eweka emi ebeni e volume no ga tie efo wa hwe and then imi ebeni is a tie egbe wo me emi ya no wo ba we kai hey on you boy you are na laja on you of your ba vorame uve betray ra una be also and many names in ado alaja enini bu Agwabasimi Agwabata man Agwabatile, God bless you. Asagbon Yoba, how many names?
And Bishop,
Yes, sir.
As an Edo man, which I know you love your kingdom. God bless you. Olakoko also, God also bless you for taking time to do this very important
Yes.
show. And I also bless your viewers and also those who are listening, or everybody. You know, at the end of it all, in all these things, Oba Eweka the second and Akenzwa the second, they came out victorious. You know where I'm trying to draw our attention to?
Yes.
Oba Eweka or who might down, no matter how whoever that stand with it is ordained by the God already. Any plan being planned by even an insider or whoever against that throne will fail and end woefully. We already see all of them a story. We can't talk say, hey, now so the time they do at the end of it all. Because Oba Eweka, I know a lot of our viewers, some are very familiar with this story. But some people think say it not happen until when Ikoka people went to Erediawa to beg him to ask for, the men. Ikoka is still there. You can still find great women, but no great men they come out because of the betrayal the men there gave to him. Because of the mother was from that village, our king, great king, blessed memory, Oba Eweka, tempered mercy because of mother lineage, and said, or where he left the women out of it. And Honor make a proclamation, which is swear that never a time will sons and daughter gang up against the throne and succeed. Ever since then, they should come out and tell us, even with the so-called 1897, Agobasimi came back again, they took the throne of his fathers, his ancestors, and sat down there. Today, the British is still looking at us far away, that as we try to extinguish these people away from history, as they succeeded in other kingdoms, like in Egypt, all those places, they scattered Songhai, Mali Empire, but they couldn't in Benin. We are still moving. We are still striving. So all this mischief is only that is so painful. I'm not surprised. I'm not disappointed in them. The only painful thing is that a lot of our Edo people are ignorant about what our king passed through to build this kingdom where we they enjoy. So what our ancestors passed through to build this kingdom. I mean, great women and great men also. People like Izoduwa, Emotan. It was not about them. It was about us. That is why you saw women who voluntarily and said, I will sacrifice myself for your kingdom. Even when her husband said, no, I will never allow that. So it was about us, not about them. But I'm not surprised if we still have some people who still think, as Izoduwa talked just now, is about their own personal interests. Yes, people are supposed to be there. If we read the Bible, we are talking about Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus Christ. There's never a time no betrayal no go ever there. Betrayal will be there. According to some people, he said, evil thrive when good men keep quiet. So the bad people...
Betrayal will be there, my brother. Only see all this side way.
Yes, the betrayal will remain. Let me finish, sir. The betrayal will continue to be there. If we Edo people know who we are, and at the same time, we are living in Western world now. And I'm this particular statement I want to make is from my Edo people. Democracy way, come no is democracy destroy their tradition. So if you think democracy is because some people will say we are living in modern time, we are talking about democracy. Democracy did not say this is your identity. Go and look at England. They build their democracy around their kingdom, around their history. So we should understand what Izoduwa is trying to say. I know some people will not understand because they will believe that story of say, because they don't know their own history past Ovurame. Ovurame was taken to Calabar. Outside that, 80% of us, some of them don't know again. All those people where they born from 1990. Not where they don't remove history for school. So this is the time where they go take search and look at the things from another angle. Betrayal and bound to be there. But as you, as an adult man, as an adult woman, what is your stand? This is a man who is taking his time, research about Benin history, coming out, defending us even when other tribes outside that Benin kingdom is trying to encroach into our history or is trying to rewrite history, write Edo out and write themselves in. He's the only one. The government is not paying him. He challenged them. He has been to Ghana. He has been to Ghana, been to Republic of Benin, travel a lot of places, even in all this, in this present day Nigeria that we are talking about, that landmark Nigeria, Benin Kingdom, our descendant, he has traveled nearly all. I believe the government is not paying. Our Oba is not paying, but he has this passion because he loves his own people. So his own identity, and he wants to stand with his identity. That is what we are also doing here in our own small little way. But the most important thing I believe on is that in this modern time, it's a big shame that if some traditional royal house will allow politicians to use them, because now we are talking about Duke of Edinburgh, Duke of whatever. These are the brothers and sisters of present day King Charles. The same thing, or in Atiawo
Yeah.
they were appointed. I've never seen a chance. Prince Charles, when Prince Charles was the prince, the mother was the queen. He was trying to rebel. Now he's the king. His brother Andrew.
Why is Obaseki anytime he's in a position of power? Why is he always challenging the Oba? What is his problem? Since 1897, what challenge. And a boy for Obia. Now, let me tell you, the father of Obaseki, the father of Obaseki, Obiatoga and Oraga Boga and Onarie Otigbo. Onario Tegbo. Only tell history, one Izoduwa. Domano Biago, who was the father of Obaseki, Boga. Where?
Obi of Usioluku.
He was a native doctor from Benin, a native doctor no na Zozokba. Ona Zozokba ye dore netiari whoever any. He got your history. Ere ago ere no betray bavurame. Ona Zozokba na arie otigbo ona ya webo do. All the charm ave jujunu mere ivigbo kari yameni. Ero basekina. Ere ago Obaseki na ere no betray over am nyomwe ona vie bogo do na viari otigbo nyomvio akia. When you look at the charm of Igbo people, similar to Oredo. Era
also like the video, my people. Please
era history not so history. Ekamu wana no wa mi edeveki. Era omo akia. Ogi sodo ona awe boya ga lu boya we mi osi ona mere. Anytime I go, we come from what's it called? Okotigbo Ade, or do our business, or do Adweki. His own Eki was always the best. He was a very good businessman. Yes, the father taught him. So Dweki Ekioba or Enyon or what do they shall be anoro. Or now what do I because I so do I have a boya way. Oh, you have a you tedo. You have a lewaring, you have a zozolua of a trekky trek. It has a boya way. So based on that, he became a strong businessman, a very rich businessman. So until today, Onami Obaseki na ya yeri obori owe ya bo yen la invo. Yen la invo. last election, imagine a picture in Viola there. A picture circulate, a can governor Nagari. A governor Nanowaro, Nari Copa, Mani Bunuyo, on Ari Qua, ya moon botonia, on a light tempo, remember a tempo of any devedo, and I will have a kie, a raukie, in any nakama where Ovia, no, that era or Kim Nanania. So only I would to know what Vendoni ni buvo Obaseki Enigie. So just to let you know where this fight has been on, a boy low. So many things you know a boy deceiving my a boy a boy with many things because a ranaga obo no kedoba. So in one way or the other, every Otik boya na biye, but if you're doing yaga, but onaga bonia who ye dori. So because no mama ye boga ya we mi agbo. Ona ya we abi no mama ye na do ya roto igbo. Ya roto igbo. O iko tigbo ba obi na do adwe kive do oni ago noga oni ele lo bave. Ona do ya be boni ya na do ya betray ba forame. So ona oigege blogging faith. Ona do I take the secret in my way, but why get one many? Why get one man on my men no here one was there? Why setting or I want many power ya? Oh, the berry or I want many. Why me? Why setting my dore? And we get a bomaco no one many. Oh, I don't hear sending that Mary forgetting the and I do swim one yo. And I will money you go in your million in a bona money. Yeah, where Samere won. So what I'm trying to say is that many things in our Bavora may not boom saying away or by Wekai. Near our Bavora may is history. Near our by Wekai or by Terry on your horse. Where I me a bill where I tea Benia or by Wekai me or by Weka the second of your Bavora may not you. That became more but yeah, guy. Okay, ali leg bina because again ya dorioba oba again ya dorioba Obaseki ye aragbon di ma ye aragbon continue no ko na do ali leg bina rudago Obaseki because Obaseki we bo cha era obono era obogwanu o mayin obone mi dani ya na ari otigbo ya more different society ona do mu ye do ya wayero ku we no ya de ba society ni we ma na gu mwere amwere we nu ya le lo bagbi na we ma we wa gu we ro mini we you are a rebel to the palace e mi nu really e oba ba ya ga temi no se do ya mwere wa no mi no gu mwere it's a very on you guys. Okay. So anytime you are introduced you will challenge over
a broadcast in a testing of the mic in one a kina case when kene Izoduwa case one go kene ave get sinata me make
ogele na send the link ogele one
link go gele ori we understand nana even abu boni na ne ogima wa na we ga Obaseki ya muere to gwani ya mu Obaseki wa ya mu ye fly ya mu ye atebu wa na table am gbere ya we listen enye wa gbegbe ya te ya gbeke do ayeje na Obaseki
no uwe ni ya dame oi we ye gbin agwan yo uwe ni ya dan ya lie na ri Izoduwa e no keke ni vie do na ye la Izoduwa they listen to that video okay
wa beg be na ge gwan na Obaseki wo wa no kwa eyan record wa beg we Obaseki si edo we do aguyan de na Obaseki no vi agbodo yo wa aguyan de na wa wi awerobo
na Izoduwa now is telling us now where Enigie. We are going to concentrate on Enigie now first. Enigie. We know where we are watch now. According to Olakoko, these people now ihe na ihe Enigie igwe na community na any magi recognize ya. So they are out to attack. So it's not left for the Edo people when Izoduwa ta enemy. Ni mave educative Edo. You know say na Enigie na ya arrest Izoduwa. You ni ahueba. Ohani na tanini. This is the thing because now Kenya we are tiri ya magi seva. Because a political appointee, a political Enigie, they are not a royal Enigie. So political Enigie or Meganovia expire. Oh, you know, we have expire in 8 months' time. So
Obaseki.
A video Izoduwa na aye befo.
Before, I'm not before we not before back where. A video now what taking me 1 week. Now why you time? No, that what Obaseki yan log a dogbe. Yan log a dogbe. We ya Obaseki na mu dana. We ya Obaseki over ya go over ya gonto. You na go over your banos. No, you go banos me you will be mau.
You know Bishop, you know that before
concrete. Why you can make a way, but Obaseki no zoom. I won't down your bar. What make you look at my Denena? And they travel in the man ya wule Libya. Egbe okima. Are shall not pay a win at the Will Mako. Or Obaseki na betray the Vora do egbe. Here we hear anything. Ni away kai away Erime weka away nata. Awaiting your logo. Your logo is in a muboni adedo. Obaseki muboni adedo. Where begu we okay. What's an agboman? Agbon maya. What's in your sadis? In gear in a lago down your lagieki. Obaseki. Why we look at them. Even a yago. Also, about my viokia. Also, why me and ya walk boy in a bo. Edo. Oh, nana. There, where nobody's above mistake. Also, more Obaseki. Mama went there. Oh, nana. A story na. A bama yaswe. Wana ni we show why ya Obaseki na Obaseki. Odo because Obaseki or the same of the occasion. Wow. No that way. Any bunwa mayon ne no Obaseki na si yedo. Okay. Air Force. We beat it over a minute. We don't do where your banana benini yeva. Wow. We are. We are giwase about Obaseki no. I will your bar. Now you have been why you can worry about who are soon. Who are betrayed their donor. One are the logge, or buy an obefanore to a logge yafe. Why we not been why I've been why you bony. Are you born why I've been why you down the bony boo or wagbon? What are you to go? Your lady anyway, I'm way bonoma here or more dedo. My a boy can make a bony. Why die to worry a moyela lare? Man, Guane say, one way yare was via dedo. Wow, while the Nick body de lie, but they boo a wagbon. I mean, a robbo, Eric Badede. Oh, my, we both be a boy, man. Or you build this and go. Or it baded the abum, why you can want build this and go. The papa said, well, maybe you do a bar class. Wow, wagbon. Wow, soon. Imagine what doing a yane. A bonoma ya no mama. You are ya muchoshi level. Wama muchoshi. Why I'm way bono way be wa viare. Or said, oh, yeah, reverse. In my way, Bosalo. When we have been there, you have a tear or dog one of what? Oh, Toto Yagi. Soba. In why you are moody, but also one of where all. In the end, Amala on a few months' time, Bauba. We are banner, we are when you talk. I need your banner, I ask when you ever do I win in any of Obaseki. I get all for them. Make anybody come out with an enemy of Obaseki. All those contests you enemy. Ade, don't try, come and try. Don't try. Mistake in my making, my get a try. Otwe Gaius, Nore NPC. Ivie do ya no ga arriba. No e power paro. Ivie on sa re papa na e power yani. No paro e power yani. But ivie do are e power yan. Ui dweni yani. Una ama muwe una ri wa no kwa we na mo gienu. We ya we. Ya muwe le yo to. Lo ye yo to. Eruwe ya. Una mo gienu we. Why ye giu? Why ye giu? When wa logo wana be logo vora me say oh ye wana be ye oh we lo ya yin lo ma lo ya yin lo when we de yin lo wa no kwa we yin lo ko we yin lo wa no kwa di lo wa no kwa hin o se na ya mo fie yu oru o se ge mi na do mama o de o pe e baba ti wa do leli yen konku wa wo wa kiri ade ya mo tatonu wa ije ni wa sun wa ga pe u da we video na na ta be dokpa ga pe
White men. It was a white man that made him the Yase. Having failed to force him as the Oba of Benin on the Benin people, they now forced him as the Yase on the Benin people.
ije ni
It went on Obaseki, but I'm just reading. It might or making it
ije ni
kede no. I just want you.
wa no mi say na ya a video na ore wo Izoduwa.
That is what you are supposed to do.
Not be what you are supposed to do. This video, me, I need that here. I want to analyze the video now, man. I want to analyze it. Izoduwa talking. Okay, my na is so egbe. Arata ari magiyo ari mo fi gbo yori e gran to ye yo. No be so. Agwa. I waiting ya force ya mu ya say. The right test. I wait force. I force. I force mo gear. Hey Jenny. Egypt. Avogi oba to wasu o wasu. Lare ọ̀wà náà bá ṣẹ́kiri rè wàá vóòtì ní ọpẹ́ ẹ̀nẹ́dókèrè òjàbọ̀ bọ́ bá ṣẹ́kì. Hello.
The danger of it, anybody no Obaseki or yari la tunica ne we otuogeri ani.
Okay. Hello, Kola Domo.
Bawabota. Ituwa no gba tuwa ya fe.
Wa tok me.
Nye gbota ye eme no kwa wa no.
Kwa.
Bien kanine Mr. Kisley Haiba. Omatete nori amen wevita obede yo. Because imani buno le luwe. Oheke na ga history na.
Takabo.
So no me platform of Mr. Osi Izoduwa. When we are so wa bere history na oze we irie donibu iya marie mi no sunu re oteya ni anari gbeledia iya marie oteni ahia agberare ije ere na be rigbo na we iya ahia iri egbe so irie donibu ni ma iya na iga so we de kena irie dogijewo before our late Dr. Oguname na do Ladia. So anatwa he broadcast the way we no sunu. So this history is very important for the Edos, for the Benin. Osi elmamie were early 80s. Ari me general like to say. Again, general like to nararo. No ma emina uho uwe do omararo. Emina uho wa tema uho we nania. Evani buae efimi narate auho. So ukpararo ozewe information in our go round. But here where a communication it come through all those lights. Oze yana pioredo. 1 million, the West Africa, Nigeria, don't already lose electricity. They keep us in darkness. Why? Eru do we no fear ona. Udema money one day.
When you Osiomo power plant is my work. By the way, I back in here where Osiomo power plant.
Yes. Okay, now, Timata by Mr. Pastor Gimano Revani. So, Ematano, Wado Bele, Unio Baseki now Vivo, or maybe, or look and like, Ekaratiatus. A guy also Baseki, Ojano Jani Viedo, Eriago, Viedo. Kwele odo dweki ledo. Udare boni ya dweki ni. Tito de aliri gboye u. Ude boni. Adona ka bodo siket boy. When ya hian lelu egbi ni ya ka bodo loya. Oya siket boy. After the British, iwe erime agbono ga yimi. Oje ebogo. Okekba. Oh, ini ala son la va we ni ado we do e. Iya wo ma be ri oni e do makbu o makbo no sugbiya. E Philip oh ya go get am spend 126 years. Iye do wa to ma to o de mata. No wa lao a ge wo platform me o la koko na lao on no be subscribe wa ya subscribe ye. Ugoron so no broadcast otana no wala na ya subscribe na make na man e ma ni ma understand wa berian ire mi jana ni ti agbera gbuje ni lo gbe na ni a iya ma mi ropa so iya ma oni ave learn but no re mi platform no la koko na ni a ijajo we ja na enwa we bu eve dan ma no we na enwa no we ya na be dan wo we ave ya dan wo be otima. So, you don't what's it?
Let's see, my brother. That was a nice one. Very nice. Yeah, God bless you, my brother. Like what I was trying to say, before the caller coming, my honorable comrade Bishop. Even before Ovurame, a lot of Edo people don't know say Ovurame did not die a natural death. Our king was murdered. Why did it take it so long? Nana make sure where they buried him before Agobasiri.
Yes.
And if you're doing where the same group of chiefs who Ovurame trusted that betrayed him, still send their sons and slaves to follow him to Calabar, not to serve him. They are telling us the story where guy. No, not to serve him, to make sure that he did not come back. And that one was relaying message back to the new administrator in Edo State. We all know everything because the Calabar people said that morning before Ovurame left this beautiful world, that he was held strong, healthy, or with breakfast, after some time, and on my time, the amalgamation of Nigeria take place. Meaning Ovurame was the stubborn block to them. Even in his exile, they still see him as
yes, of course, because Benin City founded Nigeria. Nigeria started from Benin City.
So why is it that
Benin Kingdom?
Why is it that they waited for a very long time till Ovurame left before Nigeria was able to be? The British succeeded in amalgamating Nigeria. These are kind of this part of the story that the Benin people don't know about. No human being in this life is perfect. But people like to go about the negative side, and there's no negative side in our history when it comes to our royal house, except the greedy one, because when you go against the laws of the land, you will definitely you are going to face the penalty. Those are the people that will say, oh, Benin have a very harsh or a draconian law. No, there's nothing draconian in our Benin law, in our culture. If you break the law, you follow the consequences. But outside that one, our institution was one of the best in the world, if not the best as at then. Because if not, why was it? In short, let us ask ourselves, you don't destroy something that is already smelling. You only destroy what you know it is good. You are envy of it. You bring it down. Because you know you have a very solid foundation. What am I trying to say? The Benin institution was already established. In every kind of system of government, you will find...
It was the ruling kingdom. That's why the British people came. It was ruling up to Ghana everywhere.
So they saw that system that what we are now striving to have in Nigeria now, like what we have in Europe, that every aspect of our life as a subject or citizen of that kingdom is being met accordingly. Other Edo kingdom. When you want to talk of the right of women, you have it. The right of children, we have it. That is why sometimes I tell Edo people, I said, what is the name for orphanage? We don't have name for it. But it does not mean there was no motherless children. But as at that time, the way our society was built, every mother is responsible for any child that does not have mother. You just take that child in. But now we are being taught. You gather those children, build one house, you call it motherless home. We have but the system, our tradition taught us. So every mother was, every housewife, every grandmother house as in our kingdom, in our ancient time, was a motherless home. Because the father would join the wife to take care of that child. So there is a lot of things that we will use to really counter what we were told. Preachers came, they came to, we were, I don't want to go into all those rubbish stories, which was not true. Just to demolish and destroy our tradition. So, if not came in my head, boy Izoduwa. This is a man, it takes time to talk. He can also do his own private thing. After all, he's an estate agent, man.
I go plan for the day. I get time for here. Toss up the video. Toss up before my congregate continue. Olakoko youth, the youth is the problem for those states. You just imagine many boys see the park follow back like fool. Then the money they give them, other one they don't get where they go. Other one not get where they go. Now only the aspirants they make all these things they slow. You understand? But by the special grace of God, now is there yamu, now he won't enter there. You understand? Now he won't enter there. So you understand? I understand what we talk now. Like we enter there because even if you check all this history where we did now, is there yamu himself? Osage is there yamu papa? Maybe the main is there yamu. He don't take me, he don't fight for Edo. I be congregately. Am I right?
Yeah. You're very correct.
He don't take.
He's among them.
Is
among the. If I'll tell some people now so that may they take time, visit area, is there a young papa house, then you will still visit Iyaro, that is Urubi there for Iyaro there, that is Iyagero, because we corrupt it to be Iyaro, Isiya, Ore, Ero. Visit that house, and you will still see the bicycle there, the first bicycle in the present day Nigeria, where the Queen of England, Prince when Chifero joined, stood up in that midst of say, oh, Yoba, he asked the English Philip, that when the queen die, who is going to take the throne? He said the son or daughter. He said that is the way he applied here. He sent a telegram back. Then the queen now said, do as they want so that we don't have revolt. So that rubber plantation, the thing where they tap for us, we can tap it easily. If not that.
The rubber plantations here. He said Benin City is the first city to have light in the West Africa, powered by red oil.
Exactly.
My people, as is there Yamu, is there among of people we know the fight or do. Make una like this video. Why thumbs up a video now? Why thumbs up a? Why thumbs up a what? Oh yeah, I go far. No, we start your area. But why press a like? Do not give me 100 like. We have more than 100 and something people watching. Thumbs up. More than pull like. I beg. You way you're the journals, pull like. It go help the video. People go there against time for your like. Facebook will say people like the video. That be the reason why we beg when I want to press like. So, if Papa don't play big role, what you not going to expect for his son? What you not going to expect for his son? His son go do wonder. If Papa and FB, he get a no cow, fair bit austere. But his son won't build. He build one with pass Papa. Oh. We need people. No, meti, wherever we need. Obaseki. Okben Obaseki lore do. But he am setting. History in my own way, my own day. So we get 20 minutes to go. This is also a video. I will still, Congress will give me permission. We will still plan continue because any boom we wait. Now so many they listing video. I know the one sit down they listing. And the one made it shock me. Now they like video. Now so my fans still be most of them. If I don't listing them, if I call the plan, they shock me again. So that's why they want the plan. I go the listing them. I all get and download them. Maybe I wanna come listen to them. Make we hear what happen. He don't take away of this Obaseki. Don't be just they don't be your motto. In the say na Igbo, Mike ni akere go Igbo. Odo to we do. Video when for betrayed of our Vodame. The video dey here because of mirror. We know we don't know him. Where can him here? Can him with the word here? Guani, why cannot bolos here? Concretely. Guani, we make Guani you to cover a regrowth in your affair.
Central Bank. Oko. Okay. Then that urban market was inside already. It was the market inside the royal one. Nanahimi. Uro. Ekenimati urogota. That is urogota no. Madu corrupt to urokota. All those places. Yale. Ekinabe Central Hospital yini here. A plaza. All are palace land. Ekinabe where the central bank yi a pond no. Ekinami a pond. Afile. Ebona when afile. Is one of our spiritual sites. A motor, a raga no, eta mode, in a bomb, in a scatter. They started having problem. The body of a motor already grew in England and my, but the head, another baby my big sama because big sama can't wear. Big sama anyway, big modern. So there's a lot of story. Izoduwa knows him more better because he's a professor in it. He's even watching us now. He was watching before. So all those places, Afile, Asan, File here, the same British, under the same thing, betray Anna a motima, our motini keke pilanale yawe, Anna go. If not, we for come meet her as China with as China with the word they look and so. They instruct them for nearly that 10 years where they said they destroyed it. If you don't watch Roman film, if you enter Benin, once you enter what we are calling Akpakpava Sakpomba, when you enter now big pillar, when I hear Roman film, raw, you go to enter the streets. This is how our street was. Everything was brought down.
Ew,
They and brought our palace down.
My leader, Commander King of Bass, you ubere no Obaseki we mai. Hello,
Hello, good evening.
Exactly, you are correct. It started from Igbesama Junction. You are very correct, my brother. Go ahead, my sister. You are right.
Good
Destiny.
evening. I just want to thank you very much for all you guys are doing. I just came home from work. I want to say, I know it's a bit late, and I wanted to say something. First of all, thank you all for all you are doing. It's very important. First of all, Era Noro is what I wanted to say something about, because Era did something well. He did well for the Benin in the past. But later at the end, he also betrayed the radio.
Okay.
You understand? So he was among those thieves that was banished in the palace who went to go and, have a festival with
Isama.
If you can remember.
Okay. Okay.
Erejawa was doing a festival in the palace. Why is there Yama and some thieves went to the religious house?
Okay. Caller.
On that same day.
A caller. Obey on we tanania. Me matebe he. Awa teme awa mulogbe. So wa bege nize yamuna. Oya lele igbe elamokada. Oya lele ya wigwe. You understand? So only offending you wa. Obakeke no ya lele wigwe. But ori yeni we are making compare with if no Obaseki wa.
What is it? Obaseki ori doni. Well, Obaseki he dey barrier because me ori oba.
So
If you buy me car body boy, no water buy me a car body boy, where not your boy Izoduwa yeki.
Kakabo, meta.
Emanibu magere, no sunu wedo. Obaseki is their generations. After Oba family wedo, a family no reach large is maybe after Oba family or Ero, Obaseki family should be the third or the second, because he have both.
Is the third.
We are threatening.
So come on away, Neo because if you have to go to water, but you teach you to do your play, and not even in Nigeria. So, when I put me a nigga, no better, information, So that is what is their plan. When water, but when Nigeria started from Benin City, from Edo State, Edo is not Edo was a country. A British are not destroyed.
Ew! Oh, damn it, why is that? Why is that?
So I similar this video.
God bless you, my caller. I love this point you just make out. A lot of people will tell me where Mary Slessor or whatever, as at that time when they were in Africa, they were burning their witches in the stake in Europe.
Yes. But by way, make sure we're working the about. Make sure I said down here when he purge it out. No, as in when you have a see. I have for the
Yes. True history wakani.
True history wa no.
No, but I say me I follow work about
Hey, Owese.
And to add to what I was saying before, Lakoko Mudiane, just a minute. Okay, PK. That's why we are here. PK.
Obaseki we must be. Caller, go ahead. Here we must be.
Itu baba wato.
Domo.
But Christy Reto.
Egwato Rame.
Kotani kola na no call it. Me dame di call me oni me reba. The caller call. Oma mwene nene yugwa ve no keke no ya mwe yugwa. Ya guta. The caller tax a very only way. A family of this present governor, which is Obaseki Enigie Owa of which a matter making. Then on the time way, it is Yamu Osayade Yamu. We remain we ọ̀rẹ́ àwòsùn ààrẹ di chief wò tó kéèké wọ́wọ́rẹ́ àwòsùn ààrẹ di chief náà yá lélẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ tí wọ́n yàgò ẹ̀. bọ̀tọ̀ má tẹ̀ wá ní fo ọ̀kẹ́kẹ́ àrà tẹ̀rẹ̀ ìwúdé mà ní wọ́ọ̀ṣ. ìyá tẹ̀sí wá ọ́ nínà ìyá wa rí i. When uta so therefore, in way the color na or wash. One way or one way me, open so women in a wrong. But una call it to order. Honor the real left. Honor way, na yet tell you man wrong. One way the toba way or my effect or Yahweh. Them matter no, them matter would have made very neat where chief Soya Lele, Samaya Gue. But there is a Yamura of Memae. But after a minute, we reach our give instruction. Inya ya in Sama. Inya ya ko party ya inya that to tell you we inya Miami inya rawu inya relent
we say okay inya na the caller I for history no
inya ya se in Sama ikweki ya inya up ya for Sama ubere and that before having before we get kula ya inya ìyá èrèjà wa wé náà yàgbé ìsàmà before ìsàmà kéde lájà afẹ́ ṣìfì ní ìyá ìyá ya rẹ̀ di làjà yà ìyá mẹ́ which means ìyá máa ń wọ́ fẹ́ǹsì náà. ọ̀máyé na family Obaseki ní wá ẹ̀rìn níyàwó ti tùmọ̀wó ìyá yà kí wíyàwó wọn. You understand? In your agree, we are wrong. When you are only a compare. Omaye na mi ni ma so Izoduwa who dead on that. Ye mind we and that wrong. You understand? We know ya amwebe ya travel ya na we ni ye mind we gon kin ya of which me ma we gon kin no. But we na re we to ya promoted to but ye create to order wa be we no ya ati on a lot ya do ayin. That's to tell you we of my but game we maybe we game we to we la do yin without any no oye na mi no Obaseki we do na oye mi no ye wo we mi ni e u te that ye nya se ti la da do we mi I would believe for yin mi no but on no lawyer ana tie to order ona relent ona do fi kwe yo to are mi on we Ugando Yeni Yataji Uda. Or my essay or where. No, I away. You understand?
Yes.
Only correct with them and watch the program.
We see.
I know what tax to them or target.
Yes.
A big better issue ni after I fall so that they money watch in way.
Where's my caller? I wanted to wear activate your boy, you know, a can because it was not.
We say off work. Be favor. Thank you very much for the star. I beg, make una turn up this video now. If you do rema, be we going to give me. Why like a video now? We not cause any woman no.
When my so have Adam or any miamia or any.
Wala.
Anyway,
Like where I go long way. A like. A no go no say that when we press like a like a video ya wake be. E mana dey against the video now, but I like who winner. And Facebook you can hear where people they when like this video. You understand? All secure. Wala ke. What the reason why not time why we Erena Obaseki PDP daddy ya we ọpa emu ya wọpa mu ya ọpa mu ya listen. Aja fiyan for aye Lagos. Obaseki ọpẹ no ke lọrẹ do. Ime na ahụ we na-edo kene a palace ka kpọrọ se ọ dị me. So that way, ima bi emebere ni ima bere.
When na donatie Oli Arosa. No re. Only the original one. Mamie Aosa nini no rigbe sama. Evani ugbe no ke Aosa dere nebuti Mitroit. Evani no ke Evani odeyi. Evani de una wa se that junction igbe sama. Nuke la Arosa nini. One big shrine or man a boy eva odeyi. That is the original Aosa. Only Arosa. Aosa no ro. Ugbenini is among one of the most precious things. Artifact okpa Ugbeni yadeba. Am I talk Ugbeni re? Yeah, British imwe. Nigeria is five in the world. 5 or daily in the world. British say or our England. Move Mexico. Move Egypt. Move Edo. Move Indonesia. No, China. No, India, I mean. Then the other one on the Afghanistan in ancient time. You know, the world is a spiritual world. Every night, do you have my mind and another are separated? So, I will not soon. All these places were shrine. Ni mave na vetie. Vene ivye Christian imuvu nana. Iye we are Jerusalem. Deti mase kingdom ema yo. Ema agaro we in the holy land in the do state or ya lerum. Because we were holy people, we were not bad people. Even ado yagbene yo. Because one thing that I cherish so much in my own tradition, we wageno sekazeka wageno zudo. Eyeba makemo. We don't resist anybody. We respect the right of every human being to live as a God creator in this world. Or see, even an empire master, she said, up to Ghana, Mama forcing away na Azedo. If not,
a comment now, Baba was saying brought a summon to Bini.
Yes, I'm not an police. I reply. I like the people who reply. They know what they are saying. It's fact. Yes, my police car on here. Yes, we might get police car.
Officer.
We might get police car. No. Police. Police.
He stop and start, you know.
No. I want to hear police. It's a fact.
Because I am your team. I am your dog willing to we are not here, we are not here. Sama, me, sama, army.
Exactly. So I you're like police, so it is fact. Just because maybe even Izoduwa ga atave nana oye egbe awe mama yana ladin wa ge mention no gbene the names are seen here in history now or say you have a back well if not in a counter or any where what you are writing or in Utana now in a bishop igata or you know like what we are saying before the Mario boy Izoduwa yeke no to make our people know where yes even wekere ami ekene betray aye. But the betrayer can only succeed. I mean, no ma agbunu na gbiyanu. So I want to agbunu gbimanu. Ima ki agwan ladian.
Amen. Amen.
So that is it. If I betray Jesus Christ, there is one thing in life. Everything happen. Why no girigan no be gbe robi man no po giver. No girigan the warrior. Emi awe emi ya fe ayagi oba. Ore gbe why. So all these trials, tribulation. It's one of the things ni mahia in 200 years time ni vi mahia do talk why the second where yes or ikare because what will he show you now where is the great so in here he's going to defeat them let them try then they work better or who might die big banner do honor the system by honor be say your Obano sana we say, Elba Egudana we say, our Bayana we say, because Etiave Rayafe, Kekeve Etida, Idenopuhu, Oya Yaseni Neveya ye. So, Anasenio Yero, let us try, let them try. At the end of it all, in Ave Yayunu Baba, Iteta Mariveta, Mary Giekwa. So that is what makes the Edo people great. One man, Yafen and another, if you buy they don't have it. Let those try. I'm not going to you go. I don't know. So where you Olakoko, let me tell you something. If you think Eden Okpoko is dead, you are wrong. Or why you wrong? Our boy after they live in us. Ancestors in man. Yeah, why you live? So Usuen we beg Izoduwa no gwanini. If Izoduwa unana. Again, not better 500 years ago. Or no, maybe chief or one when one or wa in back. So it will repeat itself. Has history repeat itself for good, for the good people to stand and stand for justice. So with those people that nature have already chosen, not play a role of the devil. A life in our own or in a video for us to learn. Those that were walking away the Judah or Robokpa. So manana we mama by the Judah group. Let us wake up and also fight them. This is the way it goes. Because if you don't know good, you cannot know bad. The ability for you to know that your king is there. You also know that where there are people who work against your king, who will play the betrayer role, and you now, we will not play the defender role. When Izoduwa, let us stand and promote Izoduwa. He's good in talking about Benin history. He's good in, fighting our cause. Everybody must not be perfect in it. He's a specialist in it, a professor. So, in marketing Marie now, I support in where I pay go ya can't talk by Kamame no so Ladiana at the Baisu. What is it? Why is he doing it? He's doing it for all of us. We are from Benin Kingdom. He's not doing it for a personal self. If he decided to honor decided where we go, we can't buy. I like your account. I be with mine. Yeah, I like your account. But he believed that his dignity is more better, more expensive than no matter how much na here. So he stood his ground. So we also tell the Enigie was obo. They know Ogaduwa Tomu. Go arrest him. If he's owing you, arrest him. Me and Olakoko will not talk. But if it is about the Benin Kingdom, why must you concur one lie to take good life for policemen? But why you no nya na manya denahwe? Why you no nya na? The latest Sayomori were 100 years, it not be forever.
Hello, brother.
Now so he talk. Make una remember 100 years is not forever. You people have been doing it. A time will still come. How will you feel it is good today. You see a lot of Americans, when you call JF Kennedy name, people go there happy say JF Kennedy. Just as we now, anybody saying Bruce Ali family, he say I'm Bruce Ali family. He not get money we want to enter. He say I be picking, not get money we want to enter plane. Everybody want run go donate for him. Because nobody will not love that man. So it is better make them know us for things where they good. According to the Bible, he say, woe to those that will stand or will play the role of betrayer.
This comment don't come most 5 times.
What you talk?
Most 5 times now. These are the precious stone when you first talk about sis.
Yeah. Waiting the way I look now.
The breathing, they turn people brain on. They turn people brain, turn the story upside down. That precious stone when you talk, when you still fall
Yes,
for
yes, now.
when you fall for a door.
So people are thinking where it is only the first tax. No, not only that one. There are a lot of things that they will never return that. India, they say they know they bring them. They will never return that. Like the stone where they put under the English throne where they take crown Prince Charles was stolen from Scotland. The stone, that stone is still there. Higher crown Prince Charles where you were was stolen from Scotland. So these people went out to loot. They wrote after the Napoleon in ransacking the pyramid in Egypt. The first museum was formed in Europe, which was in France. When the England saw France home, they were searching where they would see something. They saw the Benin Kingdom. A lot of things there.
Now be say even the 5 places where the stone go land, so now the great place for the world though.
Now that is why I mentioned. Look, go and read the history of those ones.
The great place for the world. You see,
yes, go and read the history. Afghanistan of today that would look anyhow in ancient time. Afghanistan was one of the greatest kingdoms in the world. Afghanistan we are looking. India that we are looking today. Then in Mexico, there is the Mayas we are looking today.
God bless us. God remember us. As the world big reach, only 5 places for the world, my people.
Now they throw up.
With the world.
That is why you see. Look at this place where I mentioned the indigenous people of India, the Dravidians, the oldest language, they oppress them as they oppress the Benin people. If you go to the Mayas in Mexico, they oppress them as they oppress, because these are the indigenous original people who refuse to change. Look this Igwe where we they do every year. You think safe now Oibo na they do CNN go the carry. The only people who still celebrate their ancient Christmas. We know they celebrate every other one. We Oibo they do. The whole world, but we still they get our own. Yes. It's the envious of the world. But we don't know. People they look us the first put. Do you think say for saying now Oibo na they get them? They go CNN 1 week before the time. CNN go the announcer Igwedeo, and black go they look at as we they look Christmas.
It was saying that British they do one. British so much brainwash the people and turn the story upside. That is British. That's why when you go UK, they don't they produce anything. Remember in the British produce they import everything when they use there. I mean, they import everything.
When that guy will talk gas at that time, anybody we don't live for Holland. Make it look you. If anybody here, your fans is in Holland, they can write in. Holland is one of the country in Europe where you get korokoro as Benin get korokoro layout. Where go slow, not if they hold you. If they tie every road.
I never go there.
If they tie every road for Benin, that already to all go slow, not if he hold you. Before he hold you for that major road, you don't see pass. Yes. Now so England, Holland be. The Holland man will come when he saw the way Benin was designed, good road layout, everything. He took almost 2 years where he draw the plan and they look. Here they repeat it. The architect of Benin Road, England, Holland, low, Amsterdam. But are they telling? They don't tell us this story. Only what they want to tell us, our kingdom was barbaric. That lie where they tell us we can't carry and put for head. We did not try to make research if it is true. They'll tell us, say, we don't like woman. How can we not like woman? Edo Kingdom not like woman. All the celebration, Oba is celebrating, signify woman. Ohu oya commemorate. And they will say we don't like woman. Because if they not dehumanize your culture, you not go follow them. That is why they tell them, say, his own story is not my history. Now in the writing story. Now in writer, not be my history. Now me know my history. And I will read it from my own people's own, not from the Oibo own way, right? And those people will support. And not only British take away our artifact, make we still get them. The Igbos join, take our artifact. The people where British used to fight us, they were stealing from all the houses where they go, they rape our women. Yoko with that okay. In do levy, you know what? Not now only the one where British stay for palace now we talk. What of the looting that the soldiers join loot? Now we are talking about after the Civil War, Igbo were giving 20 pounds. How much all the Benin millionaires when the British invade us? Overnight they turned them to penniless people. You know how many years it takes us to come back? Just as it's going to take Libya 200 years to come back for that mistake where they go follow NATO, go let them kill Gaddafi. Any guys they suffer. It go take them 200 years to wake up. So it took us 200 years to wake up because they disorganized everything totally. A lot of people ran away, migrated. Some people started changing their name from Benin to Yoruba, like those our brothers in Ondo State, to get job. Like those our brothers in Ogwachuku to get job. So who are the real marginalized people in Nigeria? Is it the Igbos, the Yorubas, or the Edo people, or the Benin people, or the Ikwere people, or the Isha people? These are the ones that is marginalized because they were kingdom already before you disorganize them and you disfranchise them. You can't share them like sardine into the three major tribes where you can call. That is why I will tell people we are not in this fight. It is either me or nothing. We don't join you in your fight. Don't come and cry. Benin has been crying for 200 years. Nobody join us cry the cry. Our women were raped. You are telling me they killed 3 million for Biafra. All Benin women were raped. 80% of Benin women were raped. And 80% of the house in Benin were burned down, except for Giame house and Obaseki house. 9 on born for Benin City during the Benin invasion.
You see? Because they say don't point and give, they go say this one na my own, or this one na my party party. You not
they know where they were going to. So who are the marginalized people? Now the Benin people now be the marginalized. Let everybody cry. So we talk before Olakoko in our show. Let everybody cry and cry. Now Jesus Christ carrying cross. Edo people, if Fisherman they cry, I will join a cry. Now my kingdom come from. If wicked people equate they cry, I'll join a cry. Now my kingdom call Robo, I'll join a cry. Shakira, I'll join a cry. Afem, I'll join a cry. If you come up for that one, don't 3 major cry your cry. Don't come me join your side of this thing. Because now me the scatter won't come. So me can't join you cry. We are never followers. Well, we have to stop this. Cry your cry. If you are not ready to make a deal with me where that will satisfy me, can they say they don't give this one? Edo man should be the president. If you nourish Edo man hand, let Igbo man go by himself fight. You know, consign us.
That's what
fight yourself. Don't call us inside. Because when we were scattered, now we then destroy, we will not take from Nigeria. When they give us respect, when I go still join some of our own insider will still go join with outsider. Now we the marginalized. So we Edo people who should be very proud of what we have, and at the same time support people like Izoduwa who take time, who use their energy to quake for you. They know they pay him. I enjoyed him. Even my son, my 2 boys, they say they like him because of the story. Because my 2 boys listen to that, they'll say, Papa, he said the story better more than you. I'll say, yes. In learner, in go to school where me here from, they say they stay for story because they bomb me for Igun. So if they more those artifacts, I was leading to all those, my old men, when they are talking, my grandfathers there, my uncles, That is how I became a lover of history. But Izoduwa have passion for it. So now I respect him. So people they think say he just dey do it for fun. No, he's fighting our fights. Now our fight, now they fight. You know they fight in fraternal fight. Because he's not talking about his father's kingdom. He's not talking about his house. He's talking about our kingdom. Are we not proud to be Edo people? We are proud to be Edo. We are from Benin Kingdom. So if you see somebody where they fight and defending your kingdom, support him. If you have anything against him, go and meet him privately and say, oh, this one I don't like. But since he's fighting your fight already, support him. Pray for him. Because when I met you, so that I always say one thing. In as much as they plan evil for that their mind, they put left for that rest son. Egbania. Their children and great grandson will inherit that curse. In calamity goes continue to the day their house. Quarrel go continue to the day their house. Since you said, oh, Sayomore nice talker, he said you have murdered sleep. He said sleep you will not get. They have murdered sleep they not will get. Because this is not how it's supposed to be. Run your politics and leave our traditional institution alone. That is only what we have. Run your politics, leave our traditional institution alone, and single and be for inside. Must you use our traditional institution to show say you are in charge? No. If you really said you want to be charged, be fighting, make peace and Benin allocation and the big pass everybody home. Now we will not say yes, now the fight, but when I leave you now go fight, now come home. Then our Enigie, who does not know what they are doing, they can't support. At the end of it, look at how they still feel woefully. You are a former chief Enigie before. Now you are nobody recognize you again. What you concern me Izoduwa for inside? Why are they attacking him? Izoduwa So they should leave him alone. They should leave him alone. They should come out. If Izoduwa is something, let them come out in the television and talk to us and address us and tell us this is what Izoduwa is doing that is wrong, that they don't like, and let us know. Then if the man has done you people, he has done you people no wrong, then leave him alone, let him be. Ever since more than 3 years now, I don't pursue this young man because of say he talk about Benin history. Waiting they wrong there way talk. For crying out loud. Waiting there way they wrong. What is he saying? If you see what he's saying is wrong, counter him publicly or go to press house or go to the palace and report him. But you are not countering him. You want to use political power to press him down. Arrest don't you see that they are going contrary to the law? Don't you see them? Enigie, before when you look for their trouble, they settle issue or bring the matter. They don't do it or bring the matter go baba. Now you are going to police. Enigie is supposed to be peacemakers in the town or your body why you are going out police station. Is that your calling? Your calling is to go to social community and join me, be my eye there, administer, bring peace there. But now you arrest the subject of Oba. How that one don't make sense. So let us wake up. Enigie not get no problem now. It's the sleeping masses who does not know the value of what they have. The ignorant one will not be all. No verse. But those we don't know, we don't know now. Know what you have. The British people, they are very proud of themselves. No matter how you go tell them, say, Christopher Columbus, the chairman of slavery. In a holiday, no one see banning or say Columbus Day, all of them go stand up. If Christ not taking self, therefore even get Judas Iscariot Day, not betray Jesus Christ. But that one not let them do. No, tell me, go and look at every Alexander the Great. What is we the reader for school will say Alexander the Great. What is great in it? Is it because he was fighting war, destroying people's kingdom, destroy Egypt, looting? But we both say Alexander the Great. All our own way be the good one. We throw one. We go to use our man. They call the yeye one way day. Izoduwa. This is what Izoduwa is trying to open up to us now. That we have what we are looking for. I know. He knows he's the first person who first starts. we talk say make we no dey do Valentine Day, make we change our Valentine to Eden Day. That Eden Day, e no reach where our House of Assembly go pass am to law. And when they pass out to law, they think say na Oba na go benefit. It will benefit the whole Edo State people. That day is Lovers Day. People will sell and make money. But you are saying Saint Valentine Day. Saint Valentine no agbonisa. No wamae. Oh agbonisa na. Ina we agbewa because of love. I agree. They love in agbe. You abionisa agbe. But you see all black people now. If you be my father, I will not be your father. I will be your Eden. All the matter. Why will you be your father? I will be your Eden because Eden died for love. Let me know. Let me know. Maybe said Valentine will die for Europe. Where I don't know. Do you know about him? So these are the things Izoduwa is trying to bring back to our society back. That this thing we are celebrating. We have our women who did the same thing. Why don't we name it to our own women? Evident Oyereta, evident. Or we celebrate or where? Why are celebrate on Orewebo? These are the things this man is bringing out. Or we beg him, normally ma, or we renew you way. I will not even na vai. But egba, then I wa vin kataba, I wa betane, or who might dan, soon my suman my we need dan I we dan or de by guanini or wegba is agasaga. Avec bébé yone ikwo avec ma bobo yakara ni amu bogbene renason awe na wa we na do mamie ya sire o si ene donatie utakole ole omano omaga no no biele o awe mi den gbe ni wa na ewe liro pa sunu nothing dey happen ole uwa ni efien no we ni ati alokewu wona iwu uha ni ovun ege na when I ni wa clear matter say wa he obi ati obi ere ni eto ni kero ya ti no kere ona the UI o to na gia when ya ti oro mewere ona ya kana be the UI eri ye higher the UI the same day e we la jan we ya wasunu ya wa gian ona ajo ire I say ona we emi ya fe no lewu e ya ga ko ewuta ma do ya ka wuta ko le emi ya fe ni ya be wo be kan ya is waiting for them. Mami ya ni tie togbere ani ni igori emi wa ma ge ni go be yari eni okeke are I ga mu eni ni yaju wa e we do aka wo ni se wa wicked gbe but wa miamia wa ku pay day because akobe mana mu fe to be able no fun because oji alara we ede peaceful we are muine we no ya do eku model on nu post gwen ni ona do total when I go ofena megbe again you dey sorrowful but now people are not telling them what people are doing now is wrong when the nemesis cash on them now how the God of the land is too harsh. The God will give you time to repent. The God will give you time in what you are doing, but the time when the God will come for you, we same people where we feel quiet, where we see the evil they take place, we can't talk say the God is too harsh. There is one thing, the God does not think like us, and the God will never think like us. The God will never change their wish because of us. And one of another way, even though Salobo water sunu ego gwe against nu, all man in we no young man mezikoba. God o Salobo time, or when my word will not come back to me, all my accomplishing me kai. Oh Salobo anore kete le yin no ji, or yobi ma de, or masak morioba, and wa try say egba. The devil will still fail. The devil will continue to fail. The indigenous people worldwide will take their rightful position. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be. Truth is coming out gradually to debunk the lies. And what we were thinking 100 years ago was evil. Later, the truth will show it to us that it was not evil, but it was meant to us to be so. The opposite, you know. So people should support Izoduwa. Wala wo. When I go listen to that video, finish. Not be only so now listen to her, only that video. Take time, take look a lot of the video. You go see say waiting me and Rola Coco they talk. Now we they say me gonna go listen to her now. See say
The video will go continue now tomorrow. Whenever
Yes, we'll continue. No, I say if they watch a film, not be only that one they will watch. Maybe they watch a lot of the video. They will see say he's talking for us. Just as we come and so. He's not talking for himself. Oswe awene before kido awe estate worker na no na do ka we ruta no nabado owiere hia no groto na ba the guy is already in Edo issue already before he started what he's doing. So for this one, I would like me to call it a day. Tomorrow we are going to visit this thing. Me, you, Bishop Ogele. We are going to come out in this thing because it is about Izoduwa. This pushing where Enigie the pusher is too much. They see say because now only him. Because we are being brought up to respect our elders. No matter say they betray our papa. If you see now like they watch your mouth, you they watch my mouth. We see they find it difficult to throw word we not they good to them because we know say they are our dukes. But if na so they won't do one, we will not allow that. Or even go Oba appoint or Oba appoint, you know, you represent or even go or even go to Oba go. So they should know that we are trying to pick our wells because they were once Enigie. If now say they don't change their royal Enigie to political Enigie, I will still respect them. Where I don't know why they decide to exchange the chieftaincy title that they got from the palace from the one I had in Osadebe Avenue. Osadebe Avenue is for 8 years. Nobody is Ujano Bueno. You continue giving it to your. It's a dynasty thing. So they were, I will not say they were stupid. They have a reason for taking their decision. And we also have our own reason to support Izoduwa to the last and defend him to the last. Benin Kingdom will succeed. Benin Kingdom will start to stand there. Oba even Usaremorekai, Ororo no defeat. Oba no dey go transfer. Ororo no defeat. Oba no dey go transfer. Uzioba no Emata meta Erioya swear. So what can ye any transfer no ye. Now today we know say Nyash stay back. No matter how you go turn, your Nyash go still remain for back. No matter how the turn reach, why remain there. Or I always no more. If you mind do where the dynasty will continue the next 1,000 years, did God talk say, oh, if the world will end, our dynasty remain there. No force on earth can change it. Let them try. They will come and go. Then avec Tokare, Manoka le betray Ovurame. Eri Mave Tokare ni betray why the second inana. Ave to here. So we are going to write their story. Let them add the film. We will help them to sell the film. And at the end of it all, let the people decide. So let's call it a day. Bless you, Lakoko. Thanks for taking your time, and also thanks, Brother Bishop, and all those call away questions. So, and Izoduwa also, I will talk to him privately on that to also encourage him. I will call him. I like what he need to do, make it continue. And your viewers also, our supporters also, and those who know they support you, Lakoko. This is not about PDP. This is not about APC. This is not about Labour. It's about Edo Kingdom. Please, you people support Izoduwa. If you are not with Lakoko and me on this page because of political reason, but for Izoduwa, we are all one together. Support Izoduwa. If they support her, if you see Lakoko in the morning, not still greet her. If make you they support your Clement Agba, no problem. But when you reach that palace, make we hold the same rope. If we still come out for that palace, maybe you waka go left where they go Agba side. We go the right where they go is there Yamu. No problem for that one. We must not follow the same. But when it comes to palace, we are one people. We are one destiny, one identity now we get. So we have different political party, but Oba not get 3 Oba for Benin, and one we get. And that one, 9 out of us day. That is why our Oba said, Egbiyon Daniel, Egbiyon Meme, Egbiyon Azen, Egbiyon Nigberan, Egbiyon Arwao, Egbiyon Odin. Owen Wagbero, or we may yakin, Egwavon, Oba Gogoyi, Oba Tokbe. God bless you.
All right. Thank you for watching. We appreciate every one of you. This particular matter, it continues. Okay. it continue because a lot of things they won't know about this Ogbonge matter. A lot of things they. So it's short me myself. If I say I really gain a lot, so I don't know about you when wash. So this particular matter continue. And thank you all for watching, and see you all for the next broadcast. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Please feel free to follow the page. If you're first time, please follow my page. And good news to you all. Just 20 minutes, we get 28 followers. Thank you very much. And you people that are still watching on YouTube, please subscribe. And feel free to still join my Facebook badge. Walao, join my Facebook badge to support the man of the truth. Thank you all for watching, and see you all for the next broadcast. I make una not still forget POI all the way.